I'm making me a yakisoba. So this is one of the mushroom. I forget the name. You know this long mushroom in Korean? It's like a Korean mushroom. I'm also gonna saute. This is sauteing first before I put it together with my sauce for the yakisoba. So this one, I'm putting it sauteing first. Okay, using the pot I already used for the other mushroom, so I use the same. I just put a little bit of olive oil, just like that much, to saute the shiitake mushroom. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. I only cook in medium low. So this one is the shiitake mushroom that I already cut to pieces. I'm just gonna brown them, just sauteing just a little bit. While I do that, before it cooks, I'm gonna put a paste of, look at that, that's a paste, garlic paste. Just a little bit, like a teaspoon and a half. I like garlic flavored. So before you really cook that, you can add all the seasoning you want. So when it's done, then it's done. I put maybe a half a teaspoon of salt, the Himalayan salt I use, and then onion powder. Just, you know, bring the flavor, you know. I know it's already flavorful, that one, but the shiitake, you know, it's not much flavor except mushroom, right? It's like plain. For me, it's like plain taste. But the thing is, you can just help just a little bit, just to season them. Now you just leave it like that, and I'll put a little bit in medium high, just sort of to change that. I just put in medium low before so that it doesn't burn the oil or anything. So this one, I put some seasoning here already. This is my sauce for my yakisoba. I'm putting different kind of noodles, Filipino noodles. The other one is really for yakisoba. I got it from Korean store. So I'm gonna cook them together with 3 different kind of noodles. Okay? So while that one is sauteing, so I let it sit there for a little bit until the natural oil come out with it, from it, and also the water. You know, they extract the oil and the water. This is the salad master cookware. They always do. That's what I like about it. You know, you don't have to put. It's like you cook on this pot is less water or less or no oil at all. So because it, you know, it creates its own water that's already in it. You know, this, all the vegetable, they always have their all natural water. So what the pots do is just, it comes out, you know, like it's extracting from it. So that's what I love about it. Okay? And welcome to my blog, Happy Meal Blog TV. So I'll post this later when I put it all together. I use this skillet to saute the shiitake mushroom. And look at that, I add already the shiitake mushroom with my sauce. Sorry, I forgot to blog my sauce, but I will show it. I will indicate how I made it. I'll write the recipe on the post. This is just carrots. Now this one, I saute the celery with garlic paste and a little bit of salt, a pinch of salt. Just to, you know, bring up the flavor. I always do that every time I saute. I put a little, I know there's natural flavor in it, but I find it a little bit way better when you put a little pinch of salt and garlic paste while you're sauteing it. Sometimes I could put a garlic powder. Even I put some. I love garlic. It's good for you anyway. So I use a natural also, the paste. Sometimes I make it myself. So this is just quick sauteing, okay? Okay. So I'm gonna tell you what I put in the sauce. I'm making me a yakisoba. So you need to have sauce like that much. Like maybe a cup and a half of that sauce, or 3 cups maybe, or 2.5. I'm just eyeballing. When I cook, I eyeball, okay? And it goes with the taste. What I did to this is I saute the chicken first, the chicken tender, because it's a softest meat and easy to cook. And then I sauteed the shiitake mushroom, and it's in there already. And I have some shallots and some white onion. What I do to that is you saute all those, right? And you put a cup and a half of water first to cook the chicken and to make it softer. And then you're gonna add the soy sauce. This one here, maybe a tablespoon. Because I don't really put a lot of salt. I don't put salt at all. I put chicken bouillon. Okay. And this one here is the housing sauce. You know when you taste a yakisoba, there's sweetness to it. This is it. And also I put an oyster sauce. Like a tablespoon. Sometimes I put tablespoon and a half to really get the flavor of the oyster sauce. And this one maybe a tablespoon of that. And then I use avocado oil for everything. Or either butter or avocado oil, or an olive oil with roasted garlic. And I put a little bit on sauteing, but I do not put in the sauce. I do not put salt. I put this in saute. When I saute this is all already sauteed. Sauteed celery, already sauteed some carrots, and I already sauteed the other mushroom. The long mushroom, I forgot what you call it. Oyster, I'm not sure. And this one, I like to have this fresh. I put it when the noodles halfway cooked. And then some green onions. Okay, and a garlic paste. I show that in every sauteing I have, I put a garlic paste. That's what it is. You can buy them at Costco, or you can buy them in your... I got that for $6.99, so that's a good price. Usually they are $9. And I put my chicken bouillon. I always put my chicken bouillon there. I put a teaspoon. This is my salt. I don't put any salt on my whatever I cook, because they already have salt contained. At least it's not as much salt though. This is a 3 different kind of noodle in my yakisoba. Usually you just use this kind of noodle, but I'm making it my own version. And this is just vermicelli, whatever you call that kind of noodle, that just in Korean store you can buy them. I cut them to a little bit shorter. And this one is the Filipino roasted. It's a roasted noodles. What I do with that, I put that first. You don't have to put the whole thing, okay? So what I do, you put that first. I just put like that. It's a one package, a small package. So you just put that first. You know the noodle, it's extract. Not extract, but it suctions some liquid. You know what I mean? Like it really suctions some liquid. Let me get my noodle helper. Noodle helper. See, like that, because they already pre-cooked that noodle, right? It's a roasted. It's really easy. You have a little crunch when you eat the noodle. That's what I like about that. And then what you do after this is you put the yakisoba noodle. I'm making a lot because I give some to my neighbors too. So this one is a soft noodle, so you watch out. This is like, you know, the yakisoba noodle, the one you regularly buy. That's just nothing much to it. It's just the yakisoba. So you add all that together. Mix, 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 of course. And all the flavor, I already flavored the sauce, so you don't have to worry about it. You have to over season just a little bit the sauce, because the noodle, you know, they don't have well, some of them have salt, but it really contains some salt too. But I sometimes overly season the sauce so that you can really bring the flavor of everything you cook. Especially this is no salt at all. Okay, I'm gonna put that in the end. See, look how yummy that is. You don't want to put a lot of sauce because the noodle is already, some of them are pre-cooked, right? I'm gonna put more of this because if I don't cook it all, I end up throwing them really. Because when I'm done making noodle and things, I don't like to eat for how long? Like maybe I get tired easily sometimes. Like I want noodle today and then tomorrow maybe something different. It's just something, you know, because I cook all the time. Because I don't have leftover, I don't really keep leftover. I usually give some to my neighbors when I usually cook a lot, right? So what I do is I give them some. So this is just stir and stir, right? This is the only thing about it when using one hand like I do right now. Because my stand is not fine. I did not find my stand yet, you know, for my camera. Let me, but do not over stir it really. So I just put it to low. Now I'm gonna put it in medium low because our cookware heat up evenly, even in a medium. So I'm putting that in medium low right now. So you just do that, stir, okay? But do not over stir them. So my yakisoba got 3 different kind of noodle. So I always make that. Okay. Now I'm gonna put this noodle. I only soak them with the hot water. I did not cook them. I just pre-soak them because they are really easy. The thing is, I pre-soak them. We have my sink are really cool because I have a hot water, like for ready to drink coffee. I have option to get it really hot, so it can cook. It can pre-cook the noodle. Okay. See, there we go. I don't have to put it all, but if I have to, because they are really yummy. Because I have to give to 3 of my neighbor that loves this. Okay? I just put them all. It's all good. It's all good. And then you stir that like that, but do not over stir it. Someday I'll get me a holder. I hope I can find my old one. I have one, but I don't know where I put it. Sometimes my kids are playing with it with their own cell phone and then they forgot where, you know. And doing like this, you can also already add your, celery, okay? Let me get that one piece there. And then the mushroom, I already saute, so it's easy to combine them all together. It's make your time short, cut your time short of cooking because you already done the other. So there we go, some of that. And because this one is not cooked, right, I did not saute, so you can put it all together. I like it when it's crunchy, that's why I put that, not, you know. Daddy, can you get done so that I can stir this with my both hands? So I'm gonna ask for my son's help to hold the camera so that you can really see how I mix that. Daniel! They're all upstairs. I thought Daddy is behind me in the table, dining table, but he's not there. So I'm just gonna do that because they cannot hear me upstairs. You know, our house, we have like 17 steps. 8 steps. And then 9 step again. Like you turn in the corner and then you have another steps. That's how go curve our stairs going upstairs. So sometimes they cannot hear me. So I'm just gonna, maybe I can put the camera like that. We'll see. Okay. Let me have time to put the camera aside so I can stir them. This is my yakisoba, but different kind of noodles in my own version. There's a sweetness to it a little bit because of the hoisin sauce. And the other, look how yummy that is. It's not mushy or anything. That's what I love. When you make some noodle, you don't want it mushy or overcooked. So everything just right. So, okay, let me show you how I make that. Okay, I love with I put two different kind of mushroom there. There we go. The only tiring about the noodle is you have to stir, you know, but you don't want it over stirred either. Sort of, just you do it your own way, but not over stirring it because you get mushy noodle, you know. So there we go. That's done. Let me turn the camera around. There it is. That's the noodle that I made. And then I'll put the onion later. So let me do some. It's really yummy, okay? I try to, you know, when you go to the restaurant and you love their noodle, it's just the taste is just right, you know? So this way it's like sweetness because of the oyster sauce, and also with the, I'm gonna do some plating here. The first one who tried this is my hubby. He doesn't like snow peas, but he saved that for me. You know, he didn't grow up with it, I guess. Me, I grew up with any food. It's available. It's all good. And we have the roasted noodle there. That would be, it's like really, it's not too crunchy anymore, but it still have this crunch a little bit. So it's nice. I'm just gonna put a lot there so I don't have to keep coming back and refill, right? So there we go. See how beautiful that is? You can dressing that with green onions if you want, or some lemon if you want. And like some snow peas. This would be, my kids don't eat the snow peas either, but they eat most of it. Most of the, let me get something so I can put some carrots and shiitake mushroom. Okay, there goes the mushroom and some chicken. There we go. You know, make that beautiful. There we go. You don't have to go to the restaurant. You can make it your own. And the taste, oh my god, and I wish you guys can taste it though. I've been cooking many years in different kind of noodles because I do order sometimes when I have customers here, just family and friends, you know. So they like to request what kind of noodles, or either canton or bami, you know, those things. Different kind of noodle. I do palabok. I need to do a palabok soon. See, you can put some dressing on that. So how beautiful is that now? My kitchen's a mess now. So you can see my kitchen. This is where I cook. Look at all my seasoning. You can see. I need to close that. But this is the seasoning that I use today. I usually take them out so I don't have to keep opening the drawers or the cabinets. So this is what you can see, that I like knives, cut different meat. So this is where I cook all the time. And also my hubby request some soup, so I have some. Oh my god, this one is the beef bowl. It doesn't open when the, there we go. There, the soup. I made some beef, simple. He likes it like simple with a look at that. I have some this is the softest meat of the beef. So I need to preheat them because I cooked that before the noodle because it's cool, not hot, but it's just warm. See how yummy that is? That's his favorite. With, look at that, with lemongrass. Look at that I grow. That's the lemongrass that I grow. I only use it when I'm cooking soup. So, yep. There we go. And that is the noodle. All done. You can see. Kain na tayo. Iguit na mga on na ta. Bisaya man jud ko nga dako. Di jud ko kalimtan ng pagkabisaya. But I don't really know what to use, either Tagalog. I'm not really Tagalog, but I learn, you know. So let me try a bite, okay? With carrots and with mushroom. And with, well, later. I cannot grab it, but look at that. I'm going to try that. With mushroom, though. I love mushroom. Here it is. Let me try that. Yum. I hope I can share with you guys. So you can make the way I made it. I have to have this, see? Crunchy. When you don't cook it so long, you just cook it like that, just halfway cooked. Its crunchiness and the sweetness of the snow peas still there. So it's always good. Crunchy, you can hear that, right? See? Okay. So I gotta give some to my neighbor. This is for my kids and hubby. They can have that, and I'm gonna give some to my neighbor. I better get a plate for my neighbor. I have 3 neighbors. So after all this is all gone, look at that, because I'm gonna give some to my neighbor. They love my noodles. I try to teach them. I usually have recipe nights here at home, but with the COVID-19 and everything, so I stopped that for now. They come and learn how to make lumpia. They come and learn to make pancit or adobo or shrimp, buttered shrimp. They like that too. Then I'm gonna, sorry, my mouth is full, isn't it? So I'm going to dressing that with some snow peas and other things. Some onion, green onion. This is just for one neighbor because she has a lot of kids. She has 5 kids. So I'm going to, but I love them. They're so nice, you know. The other one got 3 girls. I love them. They are so nice people, you know. But I have a friend who has 9 kids too. So when I give noodle, I give a medium size of foil pan. So I put a lot of noodles. Her daughter's graduation on the 20th. That would be Saturday. I'm making, she said she wants a big noodle. I said I'm gonna give her as a gift. I'm gonna make her some different kind of noodles. Now another one I'm making for my other neighbor, you know. See, it's almost gone. So I just make enough for today so that there's no leftovers. So I just sort of go to my neighbors, and they like to order in the restaurant, and me sometimes they want me to cook and I couldn't because I'm busy. And if I'm tired, I usually don't cook at all when I'm tired, because it gets tiring to cook, you know, like cooking in the kitchen all the time. So there we go. That's for the couple, the one down the across my my house. Here we go. And then that too. I hope they didn't have dinner yet. It's already 6 o'clock. I was cooking late. Okay, bye for now. Look at that. This one is not for them. This 2 is for the 2 neighbor, and the next one I've got to come back and put a plate. See, this would be one last one plate. So for my other neighbor, okay? My next door neighbor would be the last one because it's easy for me to hand over. Okay. Please like and share and subscribe to my channel, and please hit that bell button so you can be the first one notified if I have a new post or a new vlog that I post. Thank you.